KCL or whatever. See, when there is a battery over here like this, okay, I name this point A and B. The last time I told you that VA minus VB will be equal to what? The difference between the potential will be what if this is epsilon? What will it be? Any response? No response? Will it be
Positive.
positive? Yeah, it will be positive. But if I have to write it as an equation, if I have to write it as an equation which is equating to 0, then how will I write it? Can I just bring this epsilon here? So VA minus epsilon minus VB equals to 0. Can I say this? Are both of these same?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please remember this. Don't forget this. While writing equations in a circuit, no, we'll be going this method. We'll be going in this method. Is that understood? So when you are walking from here, when you are going from A to B, okay, while writing the equation, we'll take it as minus epsilon. Is this understood? You all can write it down. You all can write this equation down. Let's do the second one. If I remove this, and instead of this, I put a pause. I put it like this. Then VA minus VB will be what? Minus epsilon. But if I take the epsilon this side, what it will become? Plus VA plus epsilon minus VB equal to 0. Is this clear? Let's go with the resistor then. Third thing was a resistor. This is A, this is B, and let's say this is R, and the current is going like this. Then of course, if we have to write it like this, VA minus VB, it is equal to I times R. Yes or no? It is equal to I times R. Switch it back. VA minus I times R minus VB equals to 0. If I change the direction of the current and I say this is A and this is B, then VA minus VB will give me minus IR. If I switch IR over this side, if I switch it over this side, it will become what? VA minus VB plus IR equals to 0. Okay. Let's talk about a condition called discharge battery. When I say discharge battery, current from the battery will be flowing towards it or away from it? Please respond. Current will be traveling towards it, to the battery or out of the battery in case of a discharge battery?
Into the battery.
Out of the battery.
Out of the battery, someone said into the battery. Okay. When you say discharge now, what is happening? The battery voltage level is coming down. Okay. The voltage level is coming down. And that will only happen if the current is going out of it. That is, if the battery is delivering the current. It is delivering the current and it is getting a drop in the potential. It's getting drop in the potential. So remember, when a question is about you never know. Okay. Suppose in a question they give you, they don't give you the diagram of the circuit, and they tell you the direction of the current is due to the discharge of a battery. So be ready to have an understanding that when you talk about discharge battery, the current through it is going out of it. Okay, the current through it is going out of it. And if we have to talk about a charging battery, what do we do when we charge our mobiles? What are we doing? We are giving current to the device that we have charged. We are charging. So the current will be in which direction? It will be in which direction? Will it be towards the battery? Will it be towards the battery, away from the battery? It will be towards the battery, like this. So current will be charging in this.
Can you repeat?
I'm just saying that when we talk about discharging battery, the battery will be delivering current. And when we talk about charging battery, the battery will be accepting current. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so current. So when we are charging the battery, the current is
in
going
case
to.
of discharge battery,
Yeah, I cannot hear your voice clearly. Can you repeat?
is a potential difference generated in a discharge battery.
Yeah, in a discharge battery will be less, no? It will be less. Now, let's see. Potential difference, whether the current is going I like this or whether it goes like this. It won't matter. It won't matter if you are just finding out the potential difference. VA minus VB will be what? If this is epsilon, don't look at the current here. Whether it is charging or discharging doesn't matter. Okay. All you have to see is how the battery is being placed. VA minus VB will be equal to what? In this case,
Minus epsilon.
minus epsilon. Okay. VA minus VB will be minus epsilon. So if you take epsilon this side, what it will become? VA plus epsilon minus VB equal to 0. VA plus epsilon minus VB equals to 0. This will be the equation generated. Okay. Is the doubt clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's talk about a battery and a resistor both combined. Okay. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Sometimes it will get confusing. So please let me know if it is confusing. Don't leave it like that only. If I have to write this entire thing in the form of an equation, if I have to write this entirely in the form of an equation, not directly VA minus VB equal to whatever. Okay, look here, how am I going to do it? VA, that is the potential at point A. I will take plus epsilon minus IR, because let's say a current is flowing like this in this direction, minus I times R minus VB equals to 0. Okay, so what did I do? This is the potential at A, VA. While going towards the direction of the current, if my battery is placed in this way, if my battery is placed like this, negative terminal here, positive terminal here, I will take it to be positive epsilon. I'll take it to be a positive EMF. And when the current is flowing through the resistor and I'm in the direction of the current, again I'm repeating, when the current flows through the resistor and you are in the direction of the current, take it as minus I times R. Okay, negative value of I times R. And of course, since here it is VA, here it will be minus VB equal to 0. Then if you have to calculate, you can get VA minus VB equals to minus epsilon plus IR. Okay. Is this understood? Everyone clear? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please listen. Because afterwards when we get into circuit stuff, it will be little bit complicated. Just get used to it. We'll be doing a lot of sums. And if your concentration is there, we will really be able to achieve a lot of things here. Okay. So fine. We understood this part. Okay. VA, when you are walking like this, when you walk from A to B, negative to positive of the terminal is what? You are going from a lower potential to a higher potential. I am taking that to be positive. Look here. I am taking the potential from negative to positive as positive itself. I am jumping from a lower potential to a higher potential. It's a step up from me. It's a step up for me. And so I will take that as a positive. But what is happening when I'm going across this resistance? Potential will drop. Potential. See, all this, look here. These are just general explanation. All you have to listen to, all you have to understand is what the sign conventions will be. Okay, so this is my way of doing it. And it's easy, much easier. When I'm going across a battery, if there's a negative terminal first and then a positive terminal, all your understanding should be that you are stepping up. So it will be positive. And when you go in the direction of the current, again I'm telling, in the direction of the current across the resistor, okay, you will write minus IR. You will write minus I times R. What is IR? It is a potential difference across the resistance. Can you agree or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That is what we are writing. We are writing only the potential difference across each component we are looking at. Okay. So negative to positive, I am taking as positive epsilon. When I come across this IR, what is happening? Potential is dropping. Of course, it is going to drop. Okay. Potential drops across a resistor. So when it is dropping, I will take it in the form of minus IR. Why negative sign? I am in the direction of the current. That's it. If you are in the direction of the current, take negative times IR. That's it. And minus VB, because VA minus VB is always present. Later on, how you want to arrange the equation is up to you. But just don't pay attention to this, right? All you have to understand is this part. I hope this is clear. Let's look at another condition. Let's look at another condition. Let's say that the battery now is placed opposite and there's a resistor like this. This is A, this is B, this is R, and the direction of the current, let's say, is like this. It's in this form. Again, I will tell you. Okay, let's consider this to be epsilon. Positive terminal here is first, negative terminal below. Right, on the side, on the right. Right, if I have to write an equation, I will write potential at, because why I'm writing VA and VB, basically I'm trying to find the potential between A and B. So of course VA minus VB, but let's write the equation in a linear fashion. So VA, I am going from positive to negative, that means I am dropping. I am going from positive to negative. I am dropping in potential. I will write what? Minus epsilon. Yes or no? And then
Yes.
again I am in the direction of the current. You can see the direction of the current. Is it clear? The direction of the current is like this. And I'm
Yes, sir.
walking from A to B. So if I'm walking in the direction of the current, what can I write the potential across the resistor as? What will be the potential across this resistor? Can you tell me?
Minus IR.
Yeah, minus I times R. Okay. And last, what we'll get? Minus VB will get, yes or no? Minus VB equals to 0. Okay. Is this understood? Two things very important for you to understand. Okay. Let's go to our first sum. Okay. And if you all respond properly, I mean, if you are able to respond, we will go to much better sums. Slowly. Let's say there is a resistor. There is this point A and B. There is the resistor's value, that is 2 ohms, and the direction of the current is given to you as 1 ampere. Okay. Let me know what is going to be the potential difference between A and B. What is going to be the potential difference? How can we write the equation is important. Tell me the equation, everyone. What will it be? VA minus or plus?
Minus 2.
Minus VB.
Yeah, it will be minus IR. Yes or no? Minus IR. Tell me in a general form. We'll go quickly. After 2-3 sums, we'll go quickly. Just give me a general form. VA
VA
minus
minus IR minus VB.
minus
equal
VB equal to 0. Okay, this is understood. Everyone clear, no? Okay, no doubt should be there. There should not be any doubt. Okay, I am in the direction of the current, so I am taking the potential across the resistor to be negative. And of course, potential difference VA minus VB. Substitute the value VA minus I, that is 1. What is R2 minus VB equals 0. And so VA minus VB equal to 2. And if I say VB is equal to 0, potential across this, if it is equal to 0, then what is the answer? VA is equal to 2 volts.
2 plus
Because-
VB.
Yeah, VA will be equal to 2 volts because VB is equal to 0. Now look here. Yeah, great, good answer. Look here. If B is equal to 0, can I also represent it like this? Can I represent it like this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so remember, this is from the grounding thing which I had taught you. Okay, if you ground a conductor like this, the potential across this will be what? 0. So don't always expect A and B to be there. Sometimes they'll ground that and they'll tell you to find out the equation, tell you to find out the potential difference. That time you should know that this grounding sign is there, potential across this is equal to 0. So I can take whatever VB, VC, whatever you want to take, doesn't matter. That will be equal to 0. So VA minus 0 will be the times the potential difference of across the resistor. Okay, let's go a little bit further. Let's go to this one. Let's say this is 2 amperes. A, this is B, and this is 1.5 ohms. And the potential difference is 2 volts. Okay, and I'm telling you that potential at this B is equal to 0. Okay, VB equal to 0. Tell me what is going to be the potential difference. First, tell me the equation. VA
Plus
what?
epsilon
Okay, plus epsilon. But about this?
minus IR.
Minus IR. So minus IR plus epsilon.
Plus epsilon.
Minus
equal to 0.
VB equal to 0. Write the general equation. So VA minus 2 times 1.5 plus epsilon's value is 2 volts here minus VB is 0 equal to 0. So VA minus what is the value you get? Tell me. 2 into 1.5.
3.
So VA is what? 1 volt. So potential across this circuit is VA is 1 volt. Okay. If there is any doubt, please let me know. I will be looking at your chats. Any message personally also, I will look at it. Okay. And I will solve that out. Let's go to another sum. We'll increase a little bit more. Let's say this is A, this is, wait, 1 minute. This is A, this is 1.5 ohms. This is 2.5 ohms. This is B. And then this is 2 volts. C. And I will put a D over. And I'm saying to find out the potential between A and D.
Sir, the
Find
video
out.
is
So
Video is not
video is
clear?
paused.
Okay, wait. Now, is the video okay?
Yes,
yes,
sir.
Okay. Continue. This is the circuit. Okay. A to D. Tell me the potential between A and D. Quick. How can I write the equation? Quick. Current's direction is important. Listen, if current direction is not given to you, you take your own direction of the current. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let me say the current direction here is I. Okay. Let me say it is I, and this I is basically 1 ampere. Tell me what is the potential difference between A to B. First, tell me the equation. First, it will be what? VA.
PA
Then after that,
Minus IR.
minus IR. Okay. Then
minus VB
okay, minus VB. Okay.
Minus IR.
Then
Plus
minus
epsilon.
plus
Plus
epsilon
VC.
plus VC. Okay. Then
Plus epsilon.
plus epsilon minus VD equals 0.
Sir, B and D will not come.
B and D will not come. Yes, B and D will not come. Listen to me. You don't need to take B. No, B and C won't come. You don't need to take B and C in consideration. You don't need to take B and C if there is nothing given to you. Okay, if they have told you nothing about it, the potential across this or anything they have not written, don't take anything across it. You forget this minus VB and you forget this VC. So just treat it as a normal circuit. So here what will happen? VA minus IR, first resistor, second resistor is minus IR again, plus epsilon minus VD equal to 0. Okay. So now what is VA minus IR? That is 1 into 1.5 minus second one 1 into 2.5. Okay. Plus 2 volts minus VD equals to 0. So tell me what you get with this. VA minus VD equal to?
Sir, 2 volts.
So VA minus VD equals to 2 volts. Is it clear, everyone? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's go to another one. Let's say this time I don't want you to find out the potential. I want you to find out the current. This is A. This is B. This is 12 ohms. And say the potential difference at A, VA, is 15 volts. And the potential difference at B is 3 volts. So what is going to be the current? Take the current direction to be like. Again, we'll start with the equation. So VA minus I times R minus VB equals to 0. So what is VA? 15 volts. What is the current? Not given to us. Resistor is 12 ohms. VB is 3 volts equal to 0. So now, if this is clear, let's go to another one. Let's say 2 resistors are there. There is 20 volts over here. Okay. Let's go a little bit fast. 1 ohm over here. There's 4 ohms over here. And there's 5 volts over here. Let's take the direction of the current to be here. Find out the direction of the current quickly. So it's going to be VA minus I times R minus I times R. Okay, minus VB equal to 0. VA is 20 volts minus I times 1 minus 4 I times 4 minus 5 equal to 0. But if I tell you that I get a negative value of 3 amperes, is the answer going to be wrong or right? What is the meaning of negative 3 amperes? Just
The
suppose if it is
direction we have taken will be
It is.
opposite.
so it is not a wrong answer. It's not a wrong answer. If suppose you get a negative 3 amperes, maybe you have taken the current direction to be an opposite. Okay. Maybe you have taken, someone must have taken current to be like this. So that is not going to be wrong. Okay. If it is negative, make it positive. Understand the direction will be like this. Everyone clear now regarding that? Okay. So you don't need to worry about the direction, whether it's negative or positive. Okay, that much you remember. Let's go to another sum. Same thing like this. It's going to be 24 volts. This is going to be 12 ohms. This is going to be 4 ohms. And this is going to be 0 volts. Tell me what is going to be the equation. VA minus I times R, again minus I times R, minus 0, that is VB, equal to 0. So VA, that is 24, minus I times 12, I times 4, equals 0. What do you get I to be equal to?
3/2 ampere.
Okay, I will be 3/2 ampere. I is equal to 3/2 ampere. Or let's go to the next sum. Find out the potential difference. Okay, find out the potential difference across A and B. Find out the potential difference across A and B. So can you tell me what approach I should take? What approach should I take?
So the current will get divided in the circuit.
Okay, current will get divided in the circuit. Okay. So then what do I do? Should I make two different equations then for two different currents? Can I do that?
Yes,
So look
sir.
here. Look here,
Yes.
everyone. I am telling you to find out the potential difference between A and B. Simple. Let's see. Let's just think like this, that there is a current I flowing here. If I is flowing here, can I say that there is going to be a distribution across this branch and this branch? Let's consider this to be I1. If this is I and this is I1, can I say this is I minus I1? Can I say this is I minus I1? Okay. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So now simply start writing the equation. What will you get for this? First, let's go to VA to VB. Let's go to VA from VA to VB. What equation we will get? We will get VA minus I times R minus I times R again. Is it? And
So I
we are going to. Yes, your voice is not clear. Your voice is breaking. Okay, no problem. Okay. VA minus I times R for this branch minus I times R and minus VB equal to 0. Substitute the values, what you will get? 24 minus I times 12. Okay, minus I times 6. But remember, when we are, it will be I1 over here.
Sir, it would be I1.
Yes, it will be I1. Sorry. Yeah. So see here, look here. When we are considering this branch, we are going to take the current as I. When we consider this branch, we will be considering the current I1. Simple as that. So VA minus IR minus I1R minus VB equal to 0. So 24 minus I times 12 minus I1 times 6 minus VB equal to 0. And what is VB? VB is equal to 6 equals to 0. Tell me what we get with this. Can I say it is 12i plus 6i? Did anyone get 12i plus 6I1 equals to 18. First equation.
Yes, sir.
So
Okay.
3 minus 2i minus 1i. I1.
You're sure? It's 24 minus.
Sir, after
I.
simplification.
Yeah, okay. You can do that after simplification. Okay, no problem. Let's look at the second equation now. What can we take the second equation? We took what? We took which branch right now? We took this branch. Let's do one thing. Let's take this branch. Okay, let's take this branch. Let's go from B to C. If we go from B to C, what will be the equation now? Tell me. What will be the equation? It will be VB. Then what will come?
Plus I1 into R.
Everyone understood that? This time it is plus I1 into R, not minus I1 into R. Why? Why? The direction of the current is
Opposite.
towards B. But you are walking from B to C. You are going against the direction of the current here. So you will take VB plus I1 times R. Okay. When you reach this branch, you can take minus I minus I1 times R equal to 0, because VC is anyway 0. Substitute the values in this, what you will get? VB is what? 6 volts plus I1, what is R? 6 minus I minus I1. What is the resistance? 4 equals 0. So solve this equation. What will you get? Going to be what? 4I minus
2i1 equal to 6.
10I. Yeah. 4I minus 10I equal to 6. 4I minus 10I equal to 6. This will be your equation. So you have one equation over here, second equation over here. How can we simplify these two equations? Can I rub the board? I'll just rub the board. Our first equation was 12I plus 6I1 equal to 18. Second equation is what? 4I minus 10I equal to 6. Okay. So what we can do? We can simply multiply this equation by 3. So if we multiply this equation by 3, what we'll get? 12I, okay, minus 30I equal to 18. So this becomes our first equation. This is our second equation. If you add both these equations, let's say subtract both these equations. So I1, 12I and 12I will get cancelled over here. Yes or no? Yes or no? And 30I minus 6, minus 30, you have to, if you subtract, what will you get?
36I1.
Yeah. So what you will get? I1 to be equal to? Will it be? If you are subtracting both of this, you're going to get I1 equal to what? 0, na? I1 will be 0. If you get I1 to be 0, substitute that I1 in any of the equation, you will get 12 times I plus 6 times 0 equal to 18. So, yeah, so I will be equal to simply 3 by 2 amperes. Is it clear, everyone?